And there was this interesting gap between the very philosophical sociological approach of Maurice Ginsberg and the very distinct approach of Mannheim, and what I was learning in the social policy, social work area. I mean, that really sort of fired me up as to what I wanted to do when I'd graduated. I mean, I really don't remember Ginsberg really referring to any empirical work. Well, there wasn't very much to refer to be quite honest, between kind of like 40 and 43, except for the material about class. And then the research that I would learn about in the social science department would be about people who became criminals, people who were very poor, people who had housing problems, categories of people with socially defined problems. And that was really why I finally did the Banbury study, because I really thought that we needed some empirical data about how ordinary people, quote unquote, lived, not these categories who were presenting social problems. And it seemed to me, you know, I wanted to kind of link with the kind of theoretical ideas, you know. And the gap I just found, you know, very upsetting. So if people have called me a theoretically oriented empiricist or something, that's quite pleasing to me, because there were the empiricists who didn't think about what the data they had, what it had got to do with the greater scheme of things. And there were the people who thought about greater scheme of things, which was somewhere up in the air and not anchored. So I decided to work on the anchors, but try not to lose track of the theory, which I didn't address at all formally because I felt nervous to do that. But it was always there in my head.